Hey guys, this is Miles of Crypto. I'm coming up with a video today on something new called Hexabot. This is a bot that does trading, and you're putting money in and investing money in to then be utilized to be traded. And so you buying on the highs and the lows, and that's why if you look over at, let's say, the GDAX, um, kind of face for BTC here, Bitcoin, you'll see huge fluctuations in here that work way faster than really can. Um, I just bought in here right now. I had a bunch of cash in here that had been sitting. I'd been waiting to buy back in, and should probably it's gonna dip down on me. I bought it in here at like 232, and I want to trade it right now for this video. So really quickly, I'm going to do a withdraw right now, and then I can explain what's going on with the interface of uh, Hexibot. Mine's going blank here. So we're going to do a withdraw of Bitcoin. We are going to simply do a deposit. I love Hexabot's like clean little interface they have here. I'm going to go to my dashboard, and I'm going to do a wallet deposit. Oh, almost forgot a number there. Copy, paste, 0.03125 204. Two-factor code for GDAX. I recommend using two-factor authentication for anything. You can have it set on your phone as an app and on the computer. I haven't even bothered to put it on my computer. Um, to me, it's kind of weird that you can pull it up from your computer. Somebody is going to hack my computer and get into my computer. Be right there for them to use anyway. So, go through with Coinbase. Sorry, it took me a second to find it of all my two-factor authentications. So this just helps for security. Most things enter the verification code generated by Google did. Totally fine. So let's see here. There we go. You has successfully withdrawn 0.31. I'm going to leave that up just to double check it over on the other side. Let's see their dashboard here. So pretty soon I'll be bringing my deposit here. And for some reason I have this amount in here. I don't think I deposited it in here. I forgot about this account and that I created it, and then I was watching a video about it, and I was like, oh, Hexabot, I've heard of that. I've already fully looked at it and kind of forgot about it in the very beginning, kind of being interested in all of this. So as far as the dashboard goes, um, I've been told that you want to recommend with your bot settings to put it to swing trading. And it's not just about this high percentage here bi-weekly, but even if you did daily by 2% or 2.3%, it's all about withdrawing. And if you're withdrawing daily, you're really not making your money. It's all about um, reinvesting that and recuperating. The more money you have to um, bot trade with, the more money you can make on your wins. Um, And so, from what I've seen, people have been very successful with it. Um, you can, I will be leaving a link for affiliate program with my link. I'd appreciate if you use it. I'm going to start doing some more channels on this. I think this is a really smart route to go. Um, I'm going to be doing deposits into my wallet for um, Bitcoin. I will do Litecoin and I will do Dash. Um, and let's see here. I want to see if I don't expect it to be fast to shoving the money in with anything with Bitcoin at this point, but it should go in here soon. Um, so I will show that in my next video. But that'll be a good start to play with in here. Um, I know a lot of guys where they're like, hey, I'd rather throw the money in here than actually let it sit in Bitcoin rising because you're making more money in here when Bitcoin's rising than you're making it while Bitcoin rises. Um, so that is one thing that's cool about it. And you got to remember, even if it dips and drops to the bottom, your money's locked in, still making that money on it even when it's low again, or even on the way down, or to go back up. And I don't know too much about that, but I do know that that's a better place to stand. You do want multiple positions of security. This is one to play when it's swinging high and you don't want to take risk on buying at highs. The bot's going to do it for you better. And when it starts swinging like this and you get these big swings in here, it's going to benefit you as the person investing in a bot. So um, that's all I'm going to have for now. I'm going to keep this video pretty short. Um, they have a community board that you can I've been registered for 8 days. Current process. I think it takes a little bit. I did just do my investment, so it's keeping me locked out from being in here. But I love this chat, and I see a lot of people talking about different things on here. I think every site should have these little chats because it just means that the community can actually talk to each other. That's one thing that I'm finding in a lot of them. They kind of have a sketchy chat system that I can't even get to work, and um, that kind of makes it hard. I will run over to my laser account really quickly here. We have $5,272 in there. I still have my countdown ticker for my withdraw, which you would have seen from my last video. Um, and it's going to be deposited in one of my accounts at 12 hours and 24 minutes from now. So we'll see if that happens. They're still showing a hold on the transactions. I'm not seeing any transactions still going through, so it could totally be held off. I still could probably be held from, it's only showing investments, it's not showing paid. So I'm hoping that the paid thing goes through. It does show that it's going through, and it might just hold it there or might reset the clock. I don't know. So I'm not too worried about it. I do believe that I will be able to pull this money out. Um, and I do plan on keeping it in too. Um, I will be waiting for this time with Laser's coin. This is Laser's coin balance. This is all about you seeing it becoming a CIO. And you will want to transfer your available balance into laser coins, whatever you want to, before that date. So I'm waiting. I'm reinvesting it so that bigger amounts are going through. And I just totally realized last night, and in my last video, if you watch it, you'll see it was a long video, but if you put money in here, just to clarify, if I put $100 in here, I will make $44 in a week that will drop into this available balance. But if every day I'm taking that 12% and sticking it in, by the end of the week, I will have much more than $144 because took that and divided $44 by 12. Sorry, when I say a week, I mean like a week of business days because it only does give you your investment every on business days. It does not work on the weekends. Um, so if you take 44 divided by 12, I'm getting 366 the first day. So if I put $103.66 the next day, I'm going to be making $45.61. So the following day, it would be, it would potentially be getting 12% of that. So if you take the $45.61 divided by 12, you're going to get 380. So if I add 380 to this, 366 plus 380, F7, and you're going to have $47. So if you take the 3%, so you can see it's going to accrue a lot faster. You're already at a much higher rate, $154. So this is where it really starts going up because now it's almost like I've put in a whole nother $8. Um, so if you take that 47.32 divided by 12, and I could be doing this a little bit incorrect, but to me this is a pretty close number. It's 394, so we'll call it 4 plus 754 is 111.48. So you're going to then have $49. So we're almost at $50 now off of 160 in what? That's the fourth day. So it really does start going up. And I'm trying to explain this to people. Like, gotta understand, like, even if it's risky, it's worth the risk if you even make it 2 weeks with this program. I only say put in, you know, if you're throwing, let's say, $40 here or there with cryptocurrencies into other things, um, to me, I would say, split that in half and say, hey, I'm willing to risk it in two different directions. You can't really get hurt with that. I'm not telling you put it in one way, but I'm gonna do one more of these because I think this is where you really start to see it take off. And if you can imagine, we're dealing with $100 here. Imagine 1,000 making $100 a day, second or third day. So, 49.05 divided by 12 is 408. So 408, we'll just call this a 550.81. So yeah, it goes pretty quick. 12% this amount one last time. This amount is what it would have in a week if you didn't, or I mean in 12 days if it didn't accrue interest. So weren't if you didn't hit this reinvest button. If you hit this reinvest button, this number changes a big difference. So, like I've said, I've put $1,500 in. It's only been a couple weeks. It's been like 2 weeks now. I'm going right on 2 weeks now, and it's at 52.72, and that's with $500 withdrawn plus another 30. So it's good. And I've only had one person deposit $200 in. Um, and I've told a bunch of people, I've told a bunch of friends, and I'm like, get on it, get on it. And people don't trust it, but I think in the end, people will regret it. So I'm not afraid to say something I kind of believe in, even if you think it's a little bit sketchy. Um, Bitcoin was sketchy in the beginning too, and to me, this platform's pretty stable. So they wouldn't be turning it into an ICO if they weren't trying to make it something bigger. Um, there it already is very big. I was just going over here one last time to see if it's in my wallet yet. Dashboard, that's where it'd be. Yeah, it's not in there yet. So, let's see, drawn 0.3125204. So, yeah, it should send it over there. Not too worried about it. It always is sketchy when you say withdraw, because I'm not withdrawing it and sending it to. I can send it to any account. I can send it to Bittrex or whatever. So, um, Bittrex account. So I start with like 650. I'm at 814. It is a little bit slower today. I was hoping to have some more moves to be made, but honestly, the moves to be made are less than they were yesterday. Steam was a lot higher yesterday. I got it up to like 30%. I sold it at the absolute peak and did awesome. So, I was pretty happy with that. Still working on buying in at the absolute lows. It's always tough. I'm a little bit of either a procrastinator, coming in just a little bit too late, or coming in a little bit too early and it drops a little bit more. So I have a little bit to work on that, but I still make money, so I can't complain. Um, so Bitcoin's holding at 8240. It is November 22nd, day before Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, guys. I might make a video tomorrow. We'll see. Please like, subscribe if you want to put in a little bell in there for when I have a video coming in. It will give you a notification of that. I would appreciate if you left me a comment. If you have a channel, let me know. And again, the links in the bottom description for Hexabot will be in there. And I will show a future video of my actual deposit, and we'll go from there and see where we get. Yeah, you can use. I think the smallest amount you can put in is really small. It's like, yeah, it's 0.005 minimum. So they allow you to go pretty small with your deposit. It's not gonna hurt anything to try. And again, they have an affiliate link, so use that affiliate link. Um, if you use mine, I appreciate it. And then you can use yours for people following you as well. And again, let me know if you have a channel. I'd love to follow you as well. Have a good night.